David Bay here for MuscularDevelopment.com. We are in Pittsburgh wrapping things up from day 2 of the IFBB North Americans. I am here with your Masters over 50 heavyweight and overall winner and new IFBB pro, Joe Tong. Joe, first off, congratulations on becoming a new IFBB pro. For everybody at MuscularDevelopment.com not familiar with you, give us a little bit of background, where you're from, how long you've been competing, that sort of stuff.
I've been training and competing on and off for probably 25 years. From Kentucky, I was born there and then moved to California. So like my second day in the gym, this was back in the 80s, I met Mike Christian.
Okay.
We became training partners, trained with him for a few years, and went back to school to finish my nursing degree so I didn't compete. And then I started back training with Gary Stridham.
Okay.
And
so all the old school guys out in California, absolutely.
So it was a great place to learn. I started competing. Never really stuck with it with work and everything 100%. And then after about a 10-year layoff, Chris Kamir taught me into competing again.
Okay.
And so I came back probably 5 years ago at this show and started back. And this has been a go ever since, just to get that pro card. I was real fortunate to have a great coach, Neil Hill, that does Flex Lewis.
Oh, yeah. Neil's one of the best. So.
And so we worked together. So I've just been very, very fortunate, very lucky. So it's a great honor to be here.
All right. Now, have you come close before? I mean, I see a lot of the guys come in year out. I mean, it's the first time I've seen you, or can recall seeing you. If I haven't, I apologize. You look absolutely fantastic. Have you gotten close to a pro card before here at some of these shows?
The best I've placed at this show is third, and then at the Masters Nationals, 6 weeks ago, I got third.
Okay.
And but I actually came in lighter. I thought I was going to be about 210. Weighed in 202 and stepped on stage at 198. And so this time I stepped on the scales at 207. So I feel much better at that weight.
All right. Now, some of the older guys that we talk to, generally speaking, stay in a little bit better shape year-round than some of the younger guys. For you, obviously working with Neil Hill, you had the best in the prep coach business. Give us a little bit of breakdown about your prep. I mean, how much weight did you have to lose? What type of time frame were you looking at from start to getting on stage at Masters?
We usually start the prep 12 weeks out. For me, it's a very high-carb diet, between 500 and 700 carbs a day.
All the way into the show?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I usually am able to eat a lot of carbs, protein up in the 300s. I don't do a lot of cardio, maybe 30 minutes a day. And this last time I was having some problems with digestion for the Masters Nationals, and so it just wasn't coming together.
Sure.
But this one actually after the show, we increased everything. Raised all the food intake up, cut the cardio down, and kind of backed off so I wouldn't be overtrained. And, of course, in my head, I'm thinking I got to do more.
Right.
And he's like, no, slow down. Yeah. And so, I trust Neil. So whatever he tells me, I do. And so I listened to it and it worked out.
All right. Well, obviously, Neil's advice working for some of the biggest names in the game worked for you as well. Now, moving forward, a lot of times with some of the guys at the Masters level and the Masters level here at the North Americans, they get a pro card and they're kind of, they don't know what they're going to do. Some of the guys are ready to jump right in because they want to get on an IFBB stage. It's been a dream for a long time. Do you have something in mind that you'd like to do, or are you just going to kind of play it by ear and just enjoy this victory for a little while?
Pretty much play it by ear. I mean, the season's almost over with. I know there's areas I need to improve and work on, so it's going to kind of be back to the drawing board and see if I can make those changes and then just enjoy the rest of the year.
All right, man. Well, I'll tell you what. Congratulations for myself and everybody at MuscularDevelopment.com. Looked absolutely fantastic for any age, much less a guy bringing in that kind of condition and muscularity at over 50 divisions. So congratulations. But, guys, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to let Joe enjoy his victory, probably go get some food and relax a little bit. Any thank yous before we go? I kind of forgot that on you.
Actually, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Vitargo. I've been with them for about 6 years. So Anthony Almada, the owner, has been very, very helpful with me the whole time. And then my wife, Jewel, she's a national competitor bikini.
Okay.
But just for her to put up throughout the whole diet, this has been almost a 6-month diet with both shows.
Sure.
So she deserves a lot of the recognition more than I do.
All right, man. Yeah, definitely don't forget her. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for us. So, once again, David Bay with your new IFBB pro, Joe Tong, from MuscularDevelopment.com from the 2015 IFBB North American Championships.